Hi friends, welcome to my channel. As we discussed in our previous class, today I'm going to start about IP addresses and types of IP addresses. Hope you don't have any doubts in in our previous class. If you have any doubts, please post your doubts in comment section so that I can go to your doubts and I can clarify your doubts. Okay. So let's start about the today's session. Today's session is all about IP addresses and types of IP addresses. There are thousands of people. Okay, so if you attend any you know meeting, or if you attend any for example, if you go to movie, okay, in theater, a lot of people will be there, right? So if you want to call any particular person, you have to call with their name, right? So then only that person will stand and he will say, yeah, tell me, like that, right? So identity, right? Here, even in network, in internet, we will have a lot of systems, right? System servers, okay, a lot of things will be there. If you want to communicate with a particular person or particular system, okay, you want to assign one IP address. That IP address would be unique IP address. That is the identity for that particular system. Like for example, if you are if you are giving one name to one person, okay, like let's take Harsha. Harsha is like one name, right? So if you are giving that name to one person, means that that name is unique for him. Similarly, you will give some other name to other person. Okay. Here again, Harsha will be I mean, you can give Harsha name to some other person as well. Okay. If we add surname, okay, that would be more unique too. Okay, so B Harsha, that is one unique name. C Harsha, that is different unique name, right? So here, what I mean to say, for everything we need one unique queue. Okay, then only we can communicate with them easily. So in real time also, okay, for laptops or desktops or servers, each and everything, okay, we need one unique IP. Okay, so if you want to communicate with that particular system, so we need to assign IP address to the system. Okay, so as I said, let me take it. Okay, so as I said, this is one system. Let's assume this is another system. This is another system. Okay, this is another system. Okay, generally let's assume this is A, system B, system C, system D. Total four systems. Okay, just name with names I'm calling here, right? If I want to call system D, I'll call hi D, how are you, like that. If I want to call system C, I'll call hi C, how are you. System B, similarly we will be calling. But uh, for us, yes, we can call with the names, but system can't understand. Okay, so what it will understand means it will understand the IP address of each and every system. So we have to assign IP address to this system. One IP address to this system, one IP address to this system, one IP address to this system, and one IP address to this system. If we are not assigning IP address to the system, we cannot communicate with that system. So in internet or in network, if we have any systems, laptops, desktops, or servers, or whatever it may be, network devices, we have to assign one IP address to that particular system. So IP address are two types. Okay, IP address are two types: IPv4, IPv4, and IPv6. Okay, IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 means Internet Protocol version 4. IPv6 means Internet Protocol version 6. Okay, so in future definitely we'll be moving to IPv6. There are some companies, they started using IPv6. It is in trial modes. Okay, so they started using, but not full fledgedly. Okay, in future definitely we'll be moving to IPv6. Coming to IPv4. Okay, this is the current IP address mode which we are using. Okay, so IPv4 version we are using. Okay, so we'll discuss more about IPv4, but now I need to give clarity on IP address. Hope you got the clear picture here, right? IP address means Internet Protocol address. Okay, so IP generally IP address are digital addresses for the devices. Okay, so without having IP address, we cannot communicate with any system. Okay, like how I am calling with the name, right? Similarly, in internet, if you want to communicate with any system, for that system, IP address is mandatory. Remember this one. Okay, so in generally, if I want to say definition for this, generally, okay, it's like postal address for device, okay, on the internet. It's like postal address for device in internet. It tells exactly where to go. Okay, so for example, uh, in one village we will have a lot of houses, right? So a lot of houses will be there. Let's take like 200 villages in one particular village, 200 houses in one particular village. Now if I want to send one postal letter to one of the person in that village out of that 200 houses, what we will do, we will write his address properly, right? Mahesh, okay, this village, okay, this district, okay, this is the house number, like that we will write it in that letter. Then that postal guy will go to that place and he will verify with that numbers, and he will ask guy, okay, where this person is you know staying. Then he will go to that particular house and he will submit, or he will hand over that letter to that particular person. Similarly in internet also, okay, if you want to communicate with any system, okay, so we need to know the IP address of that other system, so that it will directly send that information to other system instead of sending to different persons. Okay, so that's the importance of the IP address. Okay, so as I mentioned, okay, to deliver the data, to transfer the data, okay, to the particular system, okay, definitely we need the IP address. Okay, hope it is clear. There is no doubt in this. Okay. So next, moving to IP addresses types. IP addresses types are IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 and IPv6. Let me clear this. This is the size as well. So IPv4 and IPv6. These are the two types of IP addresses. Coming to IPv4, Internet Protocol version 4. Here, total we have 32 bits. 32 bits. Bits means zeros and ones. Don't confuse, okay? Zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. This format we will call like binary format generally. Binary format. Binary format. So bits binary format. So zeros and ones will be calling. So what we need to understand from this means these 32 bits are, okay, divided into 4 octets in IPv4. So as I mentioned, zeros, all are zeros, 32 zeros. Let's count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay. In in our class, we are going to focus much on the IPv4 because IPv4 is the one currently we are using. IPv6 still it's in trial, so some companies they started using. Okay, but as still we are using IPv4, we are going to discuss much about the IPv4. But coming to interview, till where we want to learn, right? Till there, we will learn about the IPv6 as well. Okay, so these 32 bits we have divided into 4 octets. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is one octet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is another octet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another octet. And these 8s are another octet. So like that we have divided into 4 octets. This is one octet, another octet. Okay, one octet, second octet, third octet, fourth octet. So octet means 8. So every 8 bits as one octet. So we divided this 32 bits into 4 octets. Hope you know how to convert from binary to decimal format. Okay, if you are from BTech background, even from degree background, we will have the subject. From BTech, I remember computer networks. That is a subject. Okay, so computer networks, is it computer networks or some other subject? Okay, I didn't remember the subject name, but yes, we have the subject where we'll be having these concepts. Okay, from if you want to convert the binary to decimal, we have to multiply this 8 with 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, and then 2 power 7, total 8, right? So 2 power 7, and that is from, okay, that is from right to left, not from left to right, guys. That is from right to left, right to left. So this is first position. Now 2 power 0, and last position is this one, so 2 power 7. Okay, so that means 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3 till 2 power 7. So we have to multiply this value with this value. Okay, and then we have to add that value. Once you do that, okay, whatever present bits binary value is here, right, that will be converted to the decimal value. Okay, system can understand the bits. Okay, but if you want to remember the address, right, you need to convert that one into decimal values. Okay, into decimal value, so that it will be easy for you to remember. System can understand only bits, zeros and ones. Okay, so this is starting value, right? As I said, zeros and ones, if you take all zeros, that is the starting value, and if you take all ones, okay, 32 ones, that is the maximum value. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 30 31 32. Okay, so let's take 8 bits. I'm randomly taking. Okay, 8 bits. This is 4 octets again. Okay, this is 8 bits, and this is 8 bits, and this one is 8 bits, and this one is 8 bits. Okay, 8 bits. So now here, if you are converting this value to decimal, we have to multiply with this 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. 2 power 0 means 1, remember. 2 power 1 means 2. 2 power 2 means 4. 2 power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2, that means 8. 2 power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that means 8 into 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16. 2 power 5 means 32. 32. Okay, 2 power 6 means 64. 2 power 6 means 64. 2 power 7 means 120. 2 power 128. Okay, 128. So like that we are dividing. Like that we are calculating and dividing. Now let's write it. Better print. Okay. So now total we have 8, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Let's take one octet instead of taking multiple octets. Let's take one octet so that it will be easy for you to follow the same thing for other 3 octets. So 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, sorry, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. Okay. So 2 power 0 means 1. 2 power 2, 1 means 1, 2. 2 power 2 means 4. 2 power 3 means 8. 2 power 3 means 8. 2 power 4 means 16. 2 power 5 means 32. 2 power 6 means 64. And this one 128. Okay. So here what exactly we are going to do, as I mentioned, left to sorry right to left, right to left. 2 power 0, 2 power 0 into 2 power 0 into 0 plus this is completed, plus 2 power 1 into 0 plus similarly 2 power 2 into 0 plus 2 power 3 into 0 plus 2 power 4 into 0 plus 2 power 5 into 0 plus 2 power 6 into 0 plus 2 power 7 into 0. Like this we have to write it. 2 power 0 means you know already 1. Okay, that means I'm writing this one here. Okay. 1 into 0. 2 power 1 means 2, 2 right? 2 into 0 plus 4 into 0 plus 8 into 0. You have to say plus 16 into 0. Okay. Plus 32 into 0 plus 64 into 0 plus 128 into 0. So 1 into 0 0 plus 2 into 0 0, 4 into 0 0, 8 into 0 0, 16 into 0 0, 32 into 0 0, 64 into 128 into 0 0. Everything will be 0 finally. So this entire octet has been converted to 0. So similarly, if you follow the process, okay, other 3 octets also same only. Okay, 0 0 0 like that you will get 4 octets, right? Other 3 octets also same. Okay, each octet separately we will calculate it and you will get 0 0 0. And we have divided into 4 octets. After each octet will be representing into dot. Will be representing into dot. So the IP address will be starting from okay 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0. Okay. Same concept we will be following for the maximum value as well. Maximum means how much? Maximum means how much? Like 1, 1, 1, 32, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Now 4. This is 1 octet, 8. 4 plus 4, 8. 4, 4, 8. This is another octet, 4, 4. This is another octet, 4, 4. This is another octet. Total 4 octets. So same 2 power 0 means 1. So instead of writing 2 power, okay, let me write that as well. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. 2 power 0 means 1, 2 power 2 means 1 means 1, 2, 2 power 2 means 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Okay, I'll be taking this octet instead of taking all octets, 4 octets. I'll be let me calculate this octet first. Okay, now tell me 2 power 0 into 1, 2 power 0 into 1 plus 2 power 1 into 1 plus 2 power 2 into 2 power 2 into 1 plus 2 power 3 into 1 plus 2 power 4 into 1 plus 2 power 5 into 1 plus 2 power 6 into 1 plus 2 power 7 into 1. Okay. So 2 power 0 means 1 already. This one you know. 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 power 1 means 2. 2 into 1, 2. 2 power 2 means 4 plus 4 into 1 means 4. 2 power 3 means 8. 8 into 1 means 8 plus 2 power 4 means 16. 16 into 1 means 16 plus 2 power 5 means 32. 32 into 1 means 32. Plus 2 power 6 means 64. 64 into 1. 64 into 1 means 64. Plus 128. If we calculate everything, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 4, 7 plus 8, 15, 15 plus 16, 31, 31 plus 32, 63, 63 plus 64, 127, 127 plus 128, 255. So entire value will be 255. This entire value will be 255. Similarly, if I follow the same process for this octet, I will get 255. Okay. Same process if I follow, here also I will get 255. And here also I will get 255. 255. So what I'm saying here means the IP address of IPv4 will be starting from 0.0.0.02, okay, 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. That is the IPv4 IP address range. Okay. Of course, we won't use 0.0.0.0 and we won't use last IP address 255.255.255.255. These two IP addresses, we won't use it. Okay. So now it is clear, I guess. IPv4 IP address will be starting from where and ending here. Okay. Any doubt here? Any doubt? Hope it is clear. Okay. Let me have water. Yeah. For your reference, I'll be clearing everything so that it will be easy for you to see the content. Okay, if I explain everything there, then you might confuse. So I don't want you guys to confuse. So that I'll be clearing that. Okay. So as I said, 0.0.0.02 255.255.255. This is the IP address range. IPv4 IP addresses range. Yeah, as I mentioned, first IP address, this last IP address we are not using. In between only we are using. Okay, so the starting IP address is 1.0.0.0. This IP address we will start use. From here we will start use. Okay, we will start using the IP address. Okay, so 32 bits, right? Before that, actually, I missed to say something. Okay, in IPv4 we have 32 bits, right? So to calculate total number of IP addresses in IPv4, there is a formula 2 power n. N means 32. N means 32. N means 32. So this 32, 2 power 32. 2 power 32 means 4.3 billion IP addresses. You'll get 4.3 billion IP addresses, guys. This is something which you need to remember when you are attending the interview. Very, very, very important question. How many IP addresses are available in the IPv4? Total 4.3 billion IP addresses. As I said, okay, so 0.0.0.02 and then 0.0.0.1, 0.0.0.2, 0.0.0.3, like that. Okay, so after that 1.0.0.0, right? Then what will happen? 1.0.0.1, okay, 1.0.0.2 up to 255 it will go, and then 1.0 dot, okay, 1.0 again, and then 1.0.1.1, like that it will go. Okay, 1.0 dot 0 dot, sorry, 1.2 till 1.255 it will go, and then here it will come like 2.0. So like that it will go. That's why you could see 4.3 billion IP addresses, guys. 4.3 billion IP addresses which are available in the IPv4. Okay. And then what you need to remember, here first IP address and last IP address we won't use. Okay, IP addresses from where we are using means 1.0.0.0. From here we will be using it. Okay, fine. So if you are clear here, then I have to move to the next topic. Okay, so that is classes. Okay, classes in IPv4. Classes in IPv4. So total we will have 5 classes in IPv4, guys. How many classes? 5 classes. So total 5 classes we will have in IPv4. Class A, Class B, Class C. Class A, Class B, Class C. Okay. So you know the range, right? IPv4 range. Just now you have seen that range 0.0.02 255 dot 255.255. That is the IPv4 IP address range. Okay. So here what you need to take this one 0 to 255. Okay, 0 to 255. From here we will be dividing the classes into total 5 classes actually. Okay, total 5 classes. We will be dividing the classes depends upon this one. Okay, so class A, class B, class C, class D, and class E and class E. So class A range is 0 to 127. Class A range is 0 to 127. Okay, let me write it here. 0 to 127. Class B range is 128 to 191. Class C range is 192 to 223. Okay. Class D range is 224 to 239. Class E is 240 to 255. This is the Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, Class E range. In real time, we won't use Class D and Class E. We won't use Class D and Class E. So this is for research and development. Okay, they kept it for research and development, R&D purpose. For R&D purpose, they reserve this R&D purpose, research and development. Okay, so Class D and Class C we are not using. Class A, Class B, Class C we are using. Okay, if it is a bigger organization, okay, so that time we will use Class A IP addresses. Class A IP addresses, larger organization. Class B is medium organization and Class C is small organization. Startup companies and all will be using small. Okay. So now you might get doubt. What is this 0 to 127, 128 to 191, 220, 192 to 223? You might get doubt. 0 to 127 is nothing but okay 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 to 127 dot 255 dot okay maximum value. Okay, 250 255 dot 255 dot 255. Sorry, only 3. Okay, 255. That is Class A range. Class B range is 128 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 to 191 dot 191 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. That is Class B range. And then Class C range is 192 dot okay 0 dot 0 dot 0 to 192 dot 223 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. That is Class C range. So remaining here Class D is 224. Okay, let me write that as well. 224.0.0.02 239 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. That is Class D range. That is Class D range. And then class E 240.0.0.02, 255.255.255.255. 255. So you have to remember this particular class A, class B, class C, class D, class E range. Here, as I mentioned, class D and class C we are not using, we are not assigning to any systems and all. That is for research and development. We have to focus much on the class A, class B, class C. Class A we are using in bigger organization, class B medium organization, class C small organization. Okay. Now you will get doubt, bro. Why 0 to 127? Why can't 0 to 128? Why can't 0 to 228? Why? How they have divided these classes? Okay. Why they can? Why we have to follow this? If I say 0 to 200, what will happen? How they have divided these classes? Okay. For that, there is some concept which they followed. Okay. So that is based upon the priority base. Okay. That is depends upon the priority base. So that also you have to remember. Okay. So if I want to say, let's take 8 bits, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 bits, right? And let me write 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. Total 8, right? 2 power 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. One more 0 we have to add. Okay. 2 power 6, 2 power 7. Okay, if everything is 0 here, 8 zeros means what value you will get it if you know follow the process, converting from binary to decimal. Okay, here you will get 1, right? 2 power 0 means 1, 2 power 1 means 2. This already you guys are aware. 4, okay, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Okay, 32, 64, 128. This you already you guys are aware. So now if I add this value, okay, if I multiply this and add this value, you will get 0, right? 0. Okay. So similarly, if I give another value, uh, 0, 0, 1, 0. For this, what is the value? What is the value? If you could see here from right side, if you see in second place 1 is there, right? That means 2 power 1. In 2 power 1 place 1 is there. 2 power 1 means already you know. Okay, 2. 2 into 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth place, that means 2 power 4. 2 power 4 means 16. You are aware of it. 16 into 1, 16. That means 16 plus 2. 16 plus 2, how much? 18. Right? Not 18. It's wrong. 2 power 1 means 2, right? Yeah. 16 plus 2, 18. So 18 value you will get it. Okay. So similarly, if I give another one, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now in 2 power 7 place 0 is there and remaining places value is there 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now if you calculate here, you will get 127, right? 127. That means 2 power 0 into 1, 2 power 1 into 1, 2 power 2 into 1, 2 power 3 into 1, 2 power 4 into 1, 2 power 5 into 1, 2 power 6 into 1. So if you calculate everything, 127. Okay. If we could see here, the value is changing, okay, from 2 power 0 to 2 power 6. Okay, it will be changing every time till 127. But this entire 0 value 2 power 7 value is constant. It is not changed. Okay, this one was not changed. Okay, so this 0 value we will be calling like priority bits. Okay, this 0 value we are calling like priority bit. So that's why I'm saying this class A, class B, class A, class B, class C, class D, class E. Okay, these are divided based upon the priority bits. Okay, let me give you clarity on there. Let me take. Okay, class A how it looks, class B how it look. I'll tell you so that it will be easy for you to remember. Class C, class D, class E. Okay, so here in class A 0 is constant. Okay, 0 is constant and remaining everything will be changing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll be writing like this so that it will be easy for you to remember. That is the priority bit. 0 is the priority bit. 0 is changing constant and remaining everything is changing. 3, 3, 7. Okay, coming to class B, 1 0 position. Okay, 1 0 will be same. That means 2 power 6 and 2 power 7 position will be like this. 1 0 and remaining things will be changed. Okay, remaining positions will be changed. 4, right? 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, remaining 6 positions will be changed. Okay, and coming to here class C, 1 1 0. Okay, this like this will be constant and remaining will be changed. Okay, and class D triple 1 0, triple 1 0 and remaining 4 positions will be changed every time when we are calculating it. Okay, class E 4 ones. Okay, here 4 ones will be there and remaining 4 positions will be changed. So this we will be calling like priority bits. That means in class B priority bit is 0, class class A priority bit is 0, class B 1 0, class C 1 1 0, class D triple 1 0, class E 4 ones. Okay, don't confuse here. Okay, very simple. In class A 0 to 127, okay, 0 will be constant. That means 2 power 7 position will be constant. Okay, in class B 128 to 191, okay, 2 power 0 to 2 power 5 will be changed. Okay, 1 0 will be constant. Okay, here this 3 position 110 will be constant and remaining will be changed. 192 to 223. Here from 224 to 224 to 239, 240 to 255. Okay, hope it is clear. So based upon these priority bits, they have divided. Okay, they have divided class A, class B, class C, class D, class E. In real time, we are using only class A, class B, class C. We are not using class D and class E. For research and development, we kept that separately. So you have to focus on the class A, class B, class C IP addresses. Okay? Till here it is clear? Okay, fine. So now in this class A, class B, class C, we will have private IP addresses and public IP addresses. private IP addresses, and public IP addresses. Public IP addresses. What is the difference between private IP address and public IP addresses? So private IP addresses are free IP addresses, guys. We no need to purchase. Okay. So private IP addresses are free IP addresses. We no need to purchase. But coming to public IP addresses, okay. So we need to purchase public IP addresses. We need to purchase. We need to purchase it from the INA. Okay. INA means Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. Remember this. INA. Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. From this, we have to purchase it. Okay. It was founded in 1988. Okay. It was under US Department of Commerce. So you need to remember this one. Full form of INA is Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. In the year 1988, it was founded. Now currently, if I'm not wrong, it was operated by the ICANN. 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 ICANN means Internet Corporation. Internet Corporation. Corporation for assigned names and numbers. Assigned names and numbers. Okay. So currently managing by ICANN. Okay. Remember this. So here private IP addresses are free IP addresses. We no need to purchase it from anyone. Public IP addresses are public IP addresses we have to purchase it from the INA. Okay. So you know the class A range, class B range, class C range. Okay. Under class A, we will have the private IP address and public IP addresses. Class B will have private IP address and public IP addresses. Class C also will have private IP address and public IP addresses. So class A private IP addresses. First I will tell you the private IP addresses. Okay, private IP addresses. Range, IP address, range, private IP address range. Class A 10.0.0.02, 10.255.255.255. That is class A IP address range. Class B 172.16.0.0.2 172. Okay. 0 to 171.31.255.255. Okay. Class C 192.168.0.02 192.168.255.255. If you could observe here properly, see, this is the private IP address range I am saying, right? Let me put it here. Okay. Yeah, let me put it here itself so that it will be easy to understand. This 10.0.0.0 and 10.255.255.255 will be part of this range. If you could see here 0 to 127, right? 0 to 127, in between only 10 will come. So this is the IP address, private IP address range in class A. 172.16, it will be part of class B. Between 128 to 191 only it will come, right? 172. So this is private IP address, class B private IP address. And then 192, of course, it will be starting from 192, 168.0.0 to 192.168.255.255. Okay. So apart from these IP addresses, remaining all are the public IP addresses. Remaining all are the public IP addresses. So now tell me, class A public IP address range. What is the class A public IP address range? Public, public, public IP address range. Okay. Class A, now tell me, remove this one and remove this IP address range and tell remaining IP address range. So now class A public IP address range 0.0.0 okay, 2, okay, 10 dot, right? Before that 9.255.255.255. That is one range. After that 10.0.0.02, 10.255.255 dot, that we need to exclude. After that 11.0.0.02, 127.255.255.255. Okay, 255.255. This is class A. This is class A public IP address range. Okay. Class B, now you can tell me. Class B, class B, you have to exclude 172.16.0.02, 172.31.255.255, you have to exclude. So it will be starting from, okay, 128. Here I have written 128.0.0.02 to between 172 is there, right? So 172 dot, okay, 15 dot, okay, 255.255. Okay, 16 is there. So till 15 we have to say, and then another range after 172, right? 172.32.0.02 to, okay, 172 dot to ending one 191.255.255.255. Definitely it might confuse you guys, but if you watch 2 to 3 times, okay, then you will get clarity. That is class B public IP address range. Class C, class C overall range is this 192. Okay, in between this is there. So class C public range is 192.0.0.0 to 192.167.255.255. Okay, till here, and then 192, and then 192.168.0.0 will come until 255.255 will be there. So and then 192.169.0.0, okay, to overall one 223.255.255.255. 255.255.255. That is class A, class B, class C public IP address ranges. Okay, it's very important. If you are having any doubt, you can comment in the comment section so that I can clarify your doubt in upcoming sessions. Okay, so here 127, if you are reading somewhere and if you could not see 127 is not there in the list, then don't worry. So why I'm saying means, okay, 127.0.0.02, okay, 127 127.0.0.02, 127.255.255.255. This address we will call like loopback address. What is the use of this loopback address? We will discuss in upcoming sessions. But remember, it's a loopback address. So we won't use this loopback address. Okay, when you go and read somewhere in internet. Okay, so class A IP address range, it will tell you like 0 to 126 only. 127 they won't show. Okay, but you can tell, Okay, you can tell to anyone like 0 to 127. If specifically if they ask like what is 127 IP address range, then you have to say it's a loopback address. Okay, so why I'm saying means I have seen in multiple websites they will keep only 0 to 126. Okay, uh, till 0 to 0 to 126 only they will highlight, 127 they will ignore. Why means that's a loopback address, we won't use that, we won't assign that IP address to any system. So loopback address functionality is totally different, that we will be discussing in the upcoming sessions, you don't worry. Okay, so as of now what we discussed means we discussed about the class A, class B, class C, class D, class E ranges, class A, class B, class D, class C ranges, and how this was divided 0 to 127, 128 to 191, 192 to 223, 224, 213 and 240, 250. How it was divided means based upon the priority bits. These are the priority bits. Class A priority is 0, class B is 10, class C is 110, class D is 1110, class E is 4 ones. Okay, D and E we are not using, but just for your understanding purpose, I have highlighted here. Okay, so in interviews they will ask you class A, class B, class D, class C ranges 0 to 127, 128 to 191, 192 to 223, 224 to 239, 242 to 255. You have to remember these class A, class B, class D, class C ranges. And then private IP addresses, public IP address. Private IP addresses are free IP addresses. Okay, if you go and check it in your laptop. Okay, so for example, if you want to see what IP address has been assigned to your system. Okay, so you can go to the command prompt and you can look for the IP config, so that you will get to know what is the IP address of your system. So if your IP address is between this range, okay, this range 192 to this range, then that is a small organization. Class B is medium organization. If that IP address is between 10 to 10.255.255.2 in this range, between this range, then your company is a like MNC company, multinational company. So you have to remember that private IP addresses, free IP address. In organization, if you are working for any company, you could see private IP address for your system. That might be class C, class B, class A, but private IP addresses will be private IP address will be assigned. Coming to public IP address, if you are planning to start any website, okay, if you are planning to start any restaurant and all, right, that time you have to take public IP. Okay, so that I told you, right, we have to take it from the INA. So they will charge yearly basis, okay, month basis, we have to pay amount to them and they will assign that IP address to you. For example, if you are taking for 1 year, okay, around ninth month, 10th month, they will send one notification and email to you guys stating that your IP address subscription is going to be a, do you want to continue, or can I assign this IP address to someone else after this period. Then if you want to take that, you have to pay the amount, okay, and you have to take it. If you don't want, then you have to confirm them. Then after 1 year they will assign that IP address to someone else. Okay, that is like uh, you know process which they will follow. I know. Okay, so hope it is clear. There is no doubts as of now in this private IP address and public IP addresses. To showcase, I'll open the command prompt IP config. See IP config. This is the 192.168.4.1. If you could see, I told you 192.168.0.0 to 192.168.255.255. Okay, they have assigned the private IP address. It's a home network. This is my personal laptop. So for personal laptop, majority of the times you could see the uh, class C only. Okay, class C private IP address range. Clear? Hope it is clear. Okay, fine. So that is about IPv4. Okay. Again, I'm recalling for you. IPv4 is a one of the type in IP addresses types like IPv4 and IPv6 will be there. Internet Protocol version 4, Internet Protocol version 6. In IPv4, we will have 32 bits. To calculate total number of IP addresses, formula is 2 power n. N means 32. 2 power n means 2 power 32. That means 4.3 billion IP addresses. So here we will have the class A, class B, class C, class D, class E types, like classes will be there, 5 classes will be there. These classes will be divided based upon the priority bits. Okay, and you know like how to convert binary to decimal as well. Okay, so that 32 bits how we will be dividing into 4 octets and how we are converting that values to decimal. That all stuff you are already aware of it. And these classes, as I mentioned, we have segregated based upon the priority bits, so 0 to 127, 128 to 191, 192 to 223, 224 to 239, 240 to 255. Okay, so and then we discussed about the private IP address and public IP addresses. Private IP addresses will be free. We will be assigning in the organizations. Public IP address we have to purchase from the INA. And then the differences between the private IP address and public IP addresses we discussed. Private IP address class A is 10.0.0.02, 10.255.255.255. Class B 172.16.0.02, 170.31.255.255. Class C 192.168.0.02, 192.168.255.255. Remaining all are the public IP addresses. Okay, so till here we discussed. Now I'm going to discuss about the IPv6. Okay, IPv6 here you no need to discuss much, but just till where we want I'll discuss. So total we'll have 128 bits in IPv6. Okay, IPv6 means Internet Protocol version 6. See, nowadays everything will be increasing, right? Like if we could see, systems are increasing. Okay, laptops, desktop servers, companies, so everything will be increasing. Okay, every day one new company will be coming. Okay, if they are starting new company means they will have workstations, they will have laptop servers. Okay, and they will place some kind of I mean if it is a bigger environment, definitely they will place different kind of devices. For each and every device we need IP address. Okay, so managing those IP addresses is very challenging, right? For INA as well. Okay, so 4.3 billion IP addresses are there. So if that was going to be over, then we need to come up with some other plan. Okay, that's why they come up with the IPv6 plan. In IPv6 total 128 bits are there. So 2 power 128 means 2 power 128. 2 power n means 2 power 128. This 2 power 128, how we will write? If you are mathematic guy, we can write this as like 2 power 32 into 32 into 32 into 32. Right? 32 into 32 into 32 into 32. Okay, I'm writing with my cursor, so don't mind. Okay, into 32. Okay, after that 2 power 32 into 2 power 32 into 2 power 32 into 2 power 32 into 2 power 32, like that you can write it. And finally we can write this like 2 power 32 whole power 4. 2 power 32 whole power 4, like this we can write it. Okay, so already you are aware of it. In IPv4 2 power 32 means 4.3 billion IP addresses, right? So that means here we will get 4.3 whole power 4 billion IP addresses. 4.3 whole power 4 billion IP addresses. Okay, 4 times more than IPv4. Okay, remember this one. So now coming to IPv6. Okay, so you no need to remember much for now. Okay, so here what you need to remember means in IPv6 we will have total 128 bits. 2 power n means 2 power 128. That we can write it like 2 power 32 into 2 power 32 into 2 power 32 into 2 power 32, 2 power 32 whole power 4. Okay, any doubts here? Any doubts? Cool. So that is about IPv4 and IPv6, guys. Okay. If you don't have any doubts, then we can good here. Okay. And we can, you know, discuss much topics. We can discuss more topics in upcoming sessions. Like in our upcoming session, we can discuss about port numbers. Okay, and subnetting concept. Okay, and then we'll move to cybersecurity basics. There we'll discuss about the attack, types of attacks, malware and types of malwares. Okay, a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff. I'll plan it slowly. Okay, so that you can easily understand the concepts. And if you have any doubts, right, I'm requesting you to just uh, post your doubt. Okay, or if you learn something, just post your comment there, so that I'll get boost. I'll post more videos